Ceasefire Gaza. The Ceasefire Gaza deal between Hamas and Israel, it hide a very big secret. In order for you to understand it, watch this.
In Gaza, in the final hours before a possible ceasefire, Israel delivered some of the deadliest strikes of the war against what it says were Hamas targets. Health authorities claim more than 70 people were killed in the last day alone. A Hamas statement said the barrage might also have killed one of the Israeli hostages due to be released, adding to the torment of those who fear the truce could still fall apart.
Hamas have made changes even after the agreement.
Israel's government accused Hamas of trying to torpedo it, which Hamas denied. With intense pressure on to complete the deal, Netanyahu's office later said it had agreed to it, with the final vote set for Saturday, resolving what mediators characterized as last-minute snags.
Look, it's not exactly surprising that in a process and a negotiation that has been this challenging and this fraught, you may get a loose end.
This is dirty, bloodthirsty politics at its peak.
This deal, it's a very dangerous deal.
We have been waiting for more than 13 months since the last ceasefire deal and since the last time there was an exchange of hostages and prisoners for this moment.
Qatar, Egypt and the United States are happy to announce the success of joint mediation efforts to reach a deal in Gaza, to exchange prisoners and hostages, to return to a prolonged truce that achieves a permanent ceasefire, and also the delivery of large amounts of humanitarian aid to Palestinians.
This is a deal which hides very big secret behind it. If you don't open up your eyes, you won't understand exactly what the Western are trying to play from all this. Because on one side we are having Donald Trump, who's celebrating to say that this deal of ceasefire between Israel and Palestine, it is all thanks to him. On the other side, we are having the Joe Biden administration, which is rejecting all this and saying that it is all thanks to Joe Biden for agreeing for peace to reign in this region. That is the reason why this ceasefire took actions.
Many observers are giving credit to Donald Trump and his incoming special Middle East envoy, Stephen Wickoff, for putting additional pressure on Benjamin Netanyahu to ensure that this deal was signed. Do you think it could have been successful without Donald Trump taking the White House in just a few days' time?
I don't know exactly what he has, the coming administration led by Trump, what they have promised Netanyahu to go for this deal. Maybe they might down-escalate or de-escalate the situation in the Gaza Strip, but at the same time, they might give him promises to announce the sovereignty of in the West Bank, the Judaization of Jerusalem, annexing of more land of more Palestinian land, maybe to go further.
Outgoing US President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump have both taken credit for securing the deal.
Now, you are having both sides declaring a victory, saying that it is them who have won. But in the reality, who have won from all this? Because according to us, all we see, it is the loser from all this, which is people of Palestine, who've been the victim for so many years now. We all know that Israel had attacked Palestine recently and killed more than 44,000 women and children, and forbidding people of Palestine to have access of humanitarians and food, which people of Samaritans, people of good heart, have chosen to send it over there in Palestine. The situation of Palestine is not that good at all, because people are even dying out of anger. They don't have home to sleep. They don't have food to eat, neither water. Now, all this, when these things was happening, when Israel was busy killing, it was under the guidelines or should I say, under the blessing of the United States of America. Today, what guarantee do you have which shows that America will just keep quiet and let this peace to reign? Because a lot of crime has been committed over there. And when all this crime is being committed, of course, we don't only have to see Benjamin Netanyahu or Israel, but we have to see also Israel highlights, which is the United States of America and the United Kingdom. These are the people who have given all their necessary support and blessing to Republic of Israel in order for them to go and do this massacre as they've been doing it.
Israel's Security Cabinet meeting today. It's made up of the people who decided how the Gaza war was waged. The same people have now voted to end it. It's been a roller coaster week for the families and supporters of the Israeli hostages. On the Tel Aviv plaza that's been their own throughout this war, the mood has ranged from high hopes to deep despair. Today, yet more of the possible impediments to peace and hostage releases were overcome.
We have only one way to bring the hostage back home, to stop the madness, to stop this madness and stop the war, and to bring the option for peace, for living.
Now we are back again to square one with our question to ask: who do you think is benefiting from all this peace deal that they have just signed? Because a lot have happened. When these things was happening, when they were busy killing innocent men, women and children over there, America was there. Why did they allow for this killing to take place for so long and kill so many innocent people and destroy their belongings? Yet they were still there. Do you guys still remember Joe Biden when he had to come and bless the Republic of Israel with donations or funding in order for them to go and try to defend themselves from people such as Palestine, which are a small country like this? No. There were actually a very big deal which was taking place from all this. And the deal is that the war in Palestine or in the Middle East, it is something which is contributing a lot to the American economy. It is something which is making them become even more richer. I'll demonstrate this. The relationship between US and Israel, it is something which is on the benefit of win-win. You make me rich, I give you everything you want. I don't mind if you can be richer, bigger than me, but as long I'm good, as long I'm having a food on my table, then you are free as well. That is the kind of relationship between these two countries. Now, they've been doing this for some time. If you go there over in America, you find out that a lot of people who are doing these lobbyings in the Middle East, they are originated from Israel. They are the one who get to donate from different foundations. They are the one who get to sponsor the presidential candidates, such as Donald Trump. They are the one who get to work with the Secret Service of Israel around the world, all those kind of things. When your country decides maybe to invite Israel to come and work with them, well, then they see this as an opportunity for them to spy on you, because they'll be implanting American intruders among these Israel Secret Service agents, so that they can come and spy on your government. That is how these people have been operating all this time. Again, how do you think this deal of ceasefire will stop or will work when these people, they have invested so much money in the Middle East. Today you guys were talking about the one of Tesla, this guy, Elon Musk, with his X space. I think it should be satellite. Do you know where it is more focused? Because this man, he have it and he put it right there in Israel. The Israelite government, they are renting from him. Do you know how much money this guy is making? We leave that one for now. But beside that, when you look people who surround Donald Trump, how many of them have easy access to whatsoever is happening in the Middle East, especially in Israel? Some of them, they have companies over there which sell guns. Some of them, they have companies there which supply Israel with ships. Some of them, they have companies which supply Israel with helicopters, fighting weapons. Like I always tell you every time that one good things Americans are good at is to give you something and collect it on the other side. Like, I give you 100 rand, but I know how I'm going to collect 300 out of this 100 rand. So I'll have to use something. See, for an example, they'll say that, no, we're sending 63 billion US dollar to Ukraine so that Zelensky can go ahead and fight Vladimir Putin. But out of this $63 billion, Zelensky is going to get maybe 5 or 15 billion dollar. The rest of that money remains inside America border, because they'll be checking, okay, what does Zelensky need? Oh no, he need the fighting weapons. Okay, fighting weapons. We have this company. They take that tender, they give it to their own people. Oh, you need this and that, they take that tender. So they take that money, they hold it in America, so that that money can only circulate inside America and not outside America. And once that happens, you know what does that mean for the economy of America? It's going to go and rise. That is how these people, they've been working for all these times. And we don't need to be fooling each other on that. So they have a lot of investment which they have put over there in Israel. Now, just because they are under pressure from their international countries, such as South Africa, who have also come and took them to court, all those kind of things. So of course, these people now, they'll have to find another way on how they can clean their name. Now, this time, they choose to do to Benjamin Netanyahu what they've been doing to African leaders, whereby they will come, they'll support you, they can even make you a dictator. You can do any kind of crime you wish. You can kill men and children. They are cool. They'll do all these things. And then once they're done with you, they'll take the same people, they'll turn them against you, and they'll remove you in power. They'll replace with someone else. I'm not making this story up. They did it with Mobutu Sese Seko from Zaire back then. They did it with, who's this? Many African leaders, the names are going for Idriss Deby from Chad, this one, Obiange Mambazobo from Guinea, who else? They did it to so many African dictators. Once they feel like, okay, no, here now we feel like, okay, the age, and this guy is no more active. Okay, before we lose control of this, let us remove him. And okay, how can we remove him? Okay, they'll come up with some false accusations, and then they'll start mouthing you, and from there, you find yourself you're out, and someone else will have to come in and replace you. That is how they work. Now, this time, they have to do it to Benjamin Netanyahu because they feel like, okay, it is either we sacrifice Benjamin Netanyahu and we remain in control of the whole eastern region, or we keep Benjamin Netanyahu there, he keep on messing up, and the whole world keep on seeing what is happening, and then we keep on losing our dignity as the United States of America. That is the simplest strategy to happen there. Do you think that Benjamin Netanyahu, he went to sign that deal on his own? No. He signed it with the approval of Americans who have to set him down and be like, hey, enough, go and do this. Since they are puppets, he has to go and do it. He don't have a choice. That's how these people do it. That's how these things works around. Politics with politicians will humble you. Trust me, will humble you, definitely. So, now that they have signed this deal, what will happen next is that they are going to execute their arrest warrant mandate against Benjamin Netanyahu. They will release him in the hands of ICJ. How do you call it again? ICJ. Justice. What? Anyway, they will release him to this court so that he can be arrested. Now, what will happen if Benjamin Netanyahu also get arrested? Because remember, as I just said, he was not committing this crime on his own. He was also being moderated somewhere. He was receiving some orders from somewhere. Will he have to denounce these people and tell the court the truth about how he used to receive the orders from these people, or is he going to keep quiet about it? So my take in all this, the truth is that people of Palestine should remain awake and should remain more focused. They should not be distracted by this kind of things that comes and disappear, because there's nothing going to change from the US unless if it is some miraculous happens. But the way I know these people, they will stop this one here, but they will create another way around, so that they will continue to supply with their weapons, so that they can continue to have contract of different business over there. Guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. We really do appreciate your presence. I believe that will be all for now. Like this video in your numbers, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I'm looking forward to see you again in our next video. But for now, continue to be yourself. Be good, be kind, and have respect for everyone in order for it to be respected. May God bless you all. Also again very soon. Ciao, ciao.